Found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, where I found you. The moon stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until my dream came true. The wind in the willows played love's sweet melody, and all of the vows we made were never to be. And though we're apart, you're part of me still. Well, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, Blueberry Hill, where I found you. The moon stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until my dream came true, and lingered until my dream came true. Jamie ran aground out in Ohio. Wife left him for the great unknown. Said he's gonna take to the high road, that he will find a place alone. Said he just could not make her happy, that he never tried so hard before. Wake up first and make the coffee. Now the mornings were like war. And there's a barroom for every way the wind blows, and a harness for every mother's son. Pull your own weight or else it pulls you. It gets harder the longer that you run. Harder the longer that you run. Jamie's from the last great breed of roadmen, Woody Jack and Kerouac and such. Here was a woman he would die for, beauty no road could ever touch. Town was nearly famous for the glassworks, the factory where they made hoods for the Klan. Football Hall of Famer in the phone book, only trouble for an empty man. 'Cause there's a barroom for every way the wind blows, and temptation in every substance known. Pull your own weight or else it pulls you, and it gets harder the older that you've grown. Harder the older that you've grown. Back home in the Harley-ridden pool halls, Guess it's best they never had those kids. Closer to the outlaws than the in-laws. Say Jamie's heart don't break, but I know it did. They say Jamie's heart don't break, but I know it did. He may find some refuge in his music, a long shot that they will reconcile. Now the meantime is a meantime, and he knows it, till the day he's back upon the pile. And there's headlights heading from Ohio, and teardrops saltier than rain. Taillights tell a tale still tender, and a cold wind blowing through the night. There's a cold wind blowing through the night. A guy named John Gorka wrote that song. Believe it or not. Jamie B, the Ballad of Jamie B. Thanks, Mike. Ooh. Oh. What is next? Slipped into the wind like the ashes from her cigarette, scattered and thrown on the breeze as he tried to forget. Lost all his heat, and his heart never will be the same. Lighter than air, and he'll only come down in the rain. Coming down in the rain, washing out of the sky, loaded down with the pain. Ain't no way to fly. You can read 'em as clear as the walls where he once wrote his name. Right next to her, now he'll only come down in the rain. Strung out and hung out to dry, laughing under the line. Not such a dignified place, but he really don't mind. Says with his feet on the ground, he'll have nothing to gain. He likes it up there, and he'll only come down in the rain. Coming down in the rain, washing out of the sky, loaded down with the pain. Ain't no way to fly. You can read 'em as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name. Right next to her, now will only come down in the rain. Read 'em as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name. next to hers, and it'll only come down in the rain. Coming down in the rain, washing out of the sky, loaded down with the pain. Ain't no way to fly. Read 'em as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name, right next to hers, but it'll only come down in the rain. You bet. I'd like to rest my weary head tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd love to feel your hand touching mine and tell me why I must keep working on, and I'd give my life to lay my head tonight on a bed of California stars. Troubles all away on a bed of California stars. Jump up from my star bed, make another day underneath my California stars. They hang like grapes on vines that shine and warm the lover's glass like friendly wine. And I'd give this world just a dream with you on a bed, California stars. Tonight on the bed of California stars. I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to feel hand touching mine. Tell me why I must keep working on, and I give my life to lay my head tonight on a bed of California stars. What was that? flying red horse from the gasoline wharf took off from her station in the sun. Turning her back on the pack at the pump, she took off from her sign to run. Full serve attendants were spilling their hoses. Self-serve was doing the same. Manager dialed the emergency numbers. Insurance man won't take the claim. Sight of a horse crossing highways is frightening, not with the breed that can fly. She's risen up to the level of oak trees beneath the radar man's eye. I am not much of a joiner, she said. That's not where I draw my strength. Some may go for the depth of field wide, others may go for the length. Me, I would go for that hard combination, 'cause I have a need to belong. I'm leaving this unkind of sign life behind me. Take what is mine and be gone. If you see something red flash across the horizon, it's not that your eyes aren't right. She's taking her place with the red-tailed hawks and the broad-winged birds in flight. Flying red horse from the ruby red north took off from her station to the south. I swear to you that this story is true. I heard it right from her mouth. They think they can tame you, name you, and frame you, aim you where you don't belong. They know where you've been, but not where you're going. And that is the source of the songs. She never let her roots go brown, kept moving them from town to town, like she was running from a restless sound that would use her name in vain. Back then she was the one to know. We didn't like it, but we loved her so, and it broke our hearts to let her go. As if we had a choice, as if we had a choice, as if we had a choice. It broke our hearts to let her go. As if we had a choice. Far too many brows to soothe. There was just so much to prove. On occasion with the ruthless move and the smoking overpass. Take it from the one who tries. There's nothing friendly in the open skies. Nothing up there ever satisfies. The air is thin and cold. Yeah, the air is thin and cold. The air is thin and cold. Up there ever satisfied. The air is thin and cold. Amberly. Back then we called her Amberly. We all landed in her way. Amberly. Both a first and second wife, unhappy almost all her life. Pain is sharper with a dull-edged knife, and the rust can lock you in. The highway was her habitat. She wouldn't cut it as a diplomat. She's not sorry that it came to that. 'Cause what's a girl to do? They call her names 'cause they think they can. You wouldn't hear them if she was a man. We're all just flashes in a great big pan. They're turning up the heat. Yeah, they're turning up the heat. They're turning up the heat. We're just flashes in a great big pan. They're turning up the heat. All right, Amberly. Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys, his horse as fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, in the desert down in Mexico. No one heard his dying words, and that's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day, only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. Day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio. Well, he got the bread to go, ain't nobody know. All the federales say they could have had him any day, only let him go so long out of kindness, I suppose. A poncho fell and Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends or told. Poncho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. Only did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. And all those federales say they could have had him any day. Only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Few great federales say they could have had him any day. Only let him go so long out of kindness, I suppose. Towns fancy. Towns. Snow don't fall in summer's time. Wind don't blow below the sea. My love lies beneath the frozen sky. Waits in sweet repose for me. Her eyes did laugh and her lips did sing. Her legs did roll, my soul to bring. Her hair did curl and her thoughts unfurl like birds upon the wings of spring. My love I need not see to know she cast her glance at me. Snow don't fall on summer's time. Wind don't blow below the sea. My love lies beneath the frozen sky. Waits in sweet repose for me. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ladybugs came, ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they all played games at the ladybug picnic. They had 12 sacks, so they ran sack races, and they fell on their backs and they fell on their faces. Ladybugs 12 at the ladybugs picnic. Yeah. Had jump rope, but the rope it broke, 'cause they just sat around telling knock-knock jokes. Oh, Ladybug's 12 at the Ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they chatted away at the Ladybug picnic. Talked about the high price of furniture and rugs and fire insurance for ladybugs. Oh, Ladybug's 12 at the Ladybug's picnic. Had fun, Ladybug's 12 at the Ladybug's picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, chatted away at the Ladybug's picnic. Talked about the high price of furniture and rugs and fire insurance for ladybugs. Oh, Ladybug's 12 at the Ladybug's picnic. 12. Everybody needs that one. I saw a man, he was a well-dressed man, he had a tan from the Yucatan, he had a car, he looked like a star. I said, hey, I don't know who you are, but when he glanced into my eyes, I saw what I saw was such a big surprise. He's afraid that he's just a bum someday, when all his stuff is gone and he's left without a dime. Time ain't money when all you got is time, and you can see him standing on the corner with a 9-day beard and bright red eyes. I know a guy, he's a friend of mine. I said, hey, he said, I'm doing fine, I'm moving up the ladder. Rung, 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 I'm gonna make my million while I am still young. But at night, when he's had a few, his eyes say different than his tongue. He's afraid that he's just a bum someday, when all his stuff is gone and he's left without a dime. Time ain't money when all you got is time, and you can see him standing on the corner with 9-day beard and bright red eyes. Hey, 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 you got a 9-day beard, bright red eyes. Some people live to work, work to live. Any little trouble in the earth might give. You can't hide it in a Volvo or a London fog. Can't hide it in a mansion with an imported dog. No matter how you plan and rehearse, you're at Pink Slip's mercy in a paper universe, and you're afraid that you're just a bum someday, and your stuff is gone and he's left without a dime. Oh, time ain't money when all you got is time, and you can see him standing on the corner with a 9-day beard and bright red eyes, saying, hey, hey, buddy, hey, hey, listen to my story now. Got $1, hey. A man of sorrows and acquainted with grief stands in line waiting for relief. Tell you it wasn't always this way. One bad little thing happened one bad little day. Bad teeth and a sour smell, and he lives when he can in a cheap hotel. He's afraid that he's just a bum someday. Then his stuff is gone, he's left without a dime. Time ain't money when all you got is time, and you can see him standing on the corner with a 9-day beard and bright red eyes. used to come to town from the naval base, looking for a stiff drink and a pretty face. Hang around the whorehouses all night long. Some were drifters, some were bums, some just waiting for the war to come. Out behind the factory with a bottle and a factory girl. In that small town on the river, small town on the river. Well, that December war broke out, many a woman lost her man. Some wrote from overseas, some didn't, and the women didn't understand. The whores left for the harbor towns where the business was still good. Factory girls, they worked double shifts, put in as much time as they could. That small town on the river, small town on the river. Then some men came home aces, some were carried home. Everyone was a hero, no man was left alone. Some got jobs, some went to school, some found they had fathered kids. Some just couldn't and wound up on the skids. In that small town on the river, small town on the river. 30 years later, the town remains the same. One mill burnt down, another was built. Now the paychecks come from a different name. At the Union and the Legion Hall, nothing seems to age. Same jokes told, TV on, paper open to the sports page. In that small town on the river, that small town on the river. Well, I was talking to the bartender last night at the PAC. A Navy man from World War II, sharp dresser though he don't have to be. And over a double bourbon, he said, I'll tell you man to man, this town died 20 years ago. Kid, get out while you can. In that small town on the river, small town on the river. I think we'll end it with that good old Bill Morrissey song about Newmarket, New Hampshire. Thanks for listening.